business is all about execution. One of the female sharks had mentioned it, and I had written it down as well. Business is all about execution.
Yeah.
I knew about this pickleball rage for
Let's talk about one first. So, how did real estate come to you?
post the extra 1 year which I was supposed to work. I worked in Decathlon.
Huh.
After that, there was no post-study work visa. People had to sponsor you for you to be
Staying longer time.
staying longer time,
Correct.
working over there.
Correct.
So I had to find my thing out of there. So Decathlon offered me that we can give you a job, which was like 40,000 rupees at that point of time.
Yeah.
They'll move me from UK to India for
Acha,
40,000
okay.
rupees.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that way.
Yeah, like because you're not, but you are such a good employee.
That we would like to have you still on board, but at a different place. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
where you are allowed to work.
Yeah, correct.
So during this time, I was in touch with my family friend Jasmine.
Yeah.
So she had been in real estate at that point of time, say 20, 22 years.
Wow.
So she always kept telling me, "Ki real estate, come see what it is, how it is."
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And when I did not have any hopes left in anywhere else, I wasn't finding anything of what I could do.
Yeah.
She said, "Why don't you come and try? Let's see how it goes."
Correct.
So I started as a brand expansion manager.
Okay.
That was the title. Because when you're doing real estate, you are an agent.
Correct.
ये हमारे यहाँ पे दलाली कर रहा है.
Correct.
So to tell my mom about it, that was the most difficult part.
Yeah.
And she was like, अगर यही करना था तो तुझे वहाँ क्यों भेजा?
Right.
यहीं पे शुरू कर देता.
Correct.
So I was like, I was still skeptical. I wouldn't tell people about it.
Yeah.
I would say I'm working as a brand expansion manager at a clothing store or
Yeah.
some brand. I don't remember the stories which
you said
cooked at that
Yeah.
point of time.
Yeah.
So then I came back.
Yeah.
10th October 2017, I landed 2 a.m. Next morning, 11 a.m., I was on the first site visit. I was like, I'm going to kill it. After coming here, I realized I have to start from scratch because real estate is something I do not know. I mean, I knew where whatever you have dealt as a client, but you don't know how to sell it.
Yeah.
What
You're
is
on
in
the
what.
other side of the game is different. Now you are looking for the client.
Yeah.
Or you're serving the client.
Yeah. So it was starting from the scratch.
Yeah.
Of course, because of the database and the kind of experience she had,
Yeah.
it was always much more cushion I had
Yes.
to begin with.
Correct.
It could have, I mean, I would say if it wasn't there also, it could have helped. This also definitely has helped.
Right. Absolutely.
But having a cushion sometimes could be helpful or can make you complacent as well.
Correct. It just keeps you a little bit sometimes feeling, Acha, if I don't do it, it's okay. There is something at the back. That fire behind you is, I think, what you're trying to talk about.
Which when I was landed in London, it was different.
That fire was different because you're like, while you're sweeping, you're thinking, 1 hour, 700, itni fees kam ho jayegi. Then you are doing the scanning of 4 lakh items, you're thinking, 1 hour, 700, itna kam ho jayega. And that adds on.
Yeah.
And then here when you come in, so that's interesting.
So when I came back, I was like, we'll start learning with the experience.
Yes.
I was learning. When you start real estate, starting from the scratch, knowing nothing, you cannot get into large major deals because you don't have contacts, you don't have understanding.
Yes.
And those were the kind of deals we had on the table always.
Okay.
But I then started to learn. I would do rentals of 5,000, 10,000 rupees, which would give me that much.
Correct.
Because those were the people I would get in touch with on ground.
Correct.
There's no millionaire is going to come and tell me, Babu, मेरे को 6 crore का flat लेना है.
Correct.
दिखाओ मुझे क्या है. No one was going to tell me.
This is still starting off.
So it is, when big ticket size comes, it comes with a lot of trust and knowing reference and stuff.
Correct.
So it was learning from the scratch.
Right.
The other aspect to it was again my mother, like, क्या कर रहा है?
Correct.
So from there, it has been what? I've completed 7 years in real estate.
Correct. So now that you've been in this business for 7 years, Kapil, and I know in the midst of this, you've seen so many different things happening. But the most interesting thing I think is you've also diversified to something very interesting that you're passionate about. Can we speak a little bit about that, please?
Enfield.
Enfield.
How can we not talk about sports? My whole life has always revolved around sports.
Yes.
A major part of it comes from my mother.
Yeah.
So she has been a national player, national medalist of judo, has been national coach of Indian team, which would go to play international assignments for women's team.
Wow.
So sports has always ran into our bloods. I have also played nationals as a junior. So it was always there, coming to a point where after completing my studies in London, coming back, so the idea of having a sports stuff, a gated or closed sports stuff, going there, booking it, paying some money, playing, was a great idea.
Yeah.
After coming back, I was like, Mom, brilliant idea. दुकान खोलते ये वाला
Huh.
स्पोर्ट्स टर्फ. बोले क्या रहता है? मैंने बोला enclosed like this, people would come and give money and play. Are you mad? बोले लोग आएंगे, तुझको पैसा देके खेल के जाएंगे. Get lost.
Huh.
And then I was like, okay, I was like a little disheartened at that
Yeah.
point of time. And then moving a couple of years ahead, people, whoever opened in next 2 years, recovered it within a year and started minting money.
Wow.
Well, obviously that wasn't the reason why I wanted to open it, but it was a good business plan.
Absolutely.
So it was always up my mind to have a sports arena, especially a artificial turf where you could play cricket and football. So coming towards 2001, 2002, me being real estate helped me. I was always on search of lands where we could get it on rent or something like that, and where you could make a project like this.
Correct.
And finally, I came across this beautiful piece of land 300 meters away from my house,
Yeah.
which was lying vacant for past 20 years. It was a sports reservation of the corporation. So then to get that, it is an elaborate story. But anyway, I had to move a few strings to get
Yeah.
that out officially, take it on rent, and I started making it. And it was phase by phase. It took almost a process of year and a half to acquire it, make it, start running it. And during that time, I realized that this idea which I had in 2017, no matter what brilliant idea it was, in 2017, it was not possible to make it. The kind of money it required
Yeah.
in the end to make it.
Yeah.
And here as well, I started with a budget,
Yeah.
which became almost 2x
Yeah.
of what it required to make. But finally, it was officially up and running. It's a 70,000 square feet of uh, area.
Area where you've got
Or-
turfs, you can play football. You've also started something new.
Yes, so it is like artificial turf of close to 15,000 square feet. There's a 18,000 square feet of a basketball court. You can play volleyball, and the newest, biggest rage
Yeah.
in the world right now,
Ah.
pickleball. We've launched that as well.
Yeah.
Again, I missed an opportunity out there.
Yeah.
See, as a business owner, you're always contemplating to do, not do, but it always comes down to execution. I think I had heard it on Shark Tank.
Okay.
Business is all about execution. One of the female sharks had mentioned it, and I had written it down as well. Business is all about execution.
Yeah.
I knew about this pickleball rage for more than a year now.
Yeah.
In January, I had traveled to Chennai last year.
Yeah.
So I had seen a pickleball court, fantastic venue in a mall they had made. I knew pickleball is picking up.
Yeah.
It required a certain amount of money. I wasn't sure if I shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Couple of months went in that. By April, I was like, I have to make it. 31st January itself, I had spoken to the contractor that will make it. It took me April to decide. May to finally give him a call. She said, "Sir, done." In last week of May, it started raining,
Yeah.
and it required at least 7 days of complete gap for it to be made, because it's
So needs
color
the
paint
weather. Yeah.
for it. And from end of May, it took me December 1st to launch it. So as a business owner, I understand I've lost
Yeah.
almost 11 months
Months. Yeah.
of business.
Yeah.
If I was again, would have made much more. It would have been a first mover's advantage at that point of time, because there was no one.
Correct.
Now there are multiple more, but we are on a central location.